Hi everybody, I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about buyer agency and representation in the state of Virginia. Most people know that sellers are represented by a listing agent. That listing agent prominently has their sign outside the property, and when you see the listing on any of your apps, it's got the listing agent's name. So why would you need to involve a buyer agent? The main reason is that listing agent has a fiduciary responsibility to the seller. A buyer's agent has a fiduciary responsibility to a buyer with whom they have signed a buyer agency contract. That means that in negotiation, that agent is representing your needs and only your needs. They help you through the process of getting the best deal, whether that be the lowest price, the shortest time to close, the neighborhood that you desperately want. And they help you navigate all of the contingencies and protect your earnest money, which is really important. In a transaction where a buyer does not protect the earnest money, that earnest money can go to the seller if the buyer walks away. And so one of the things I take most seriously about buyer agency is the importance of protecting my buyer's hard-earned cash. If you call a listing agent on their sign and they show you the property, you might forego the right to have a buyer's agent represent you. And that listing agent represents the seller. So when they negotiate with you, they are not negotiating in your best interest. They are not looking out for the things that are important to you. They're looking out for the things that are important to their seller because that's the person with whom they have the contract. I think it's really important because Virginia allows buyer agency. I think it's really important that consumers take advantage of buyer agency. While there are cases that buyers do pay part of the buyer agent commission, in a lot of cases, that is a commission offered in the multiple list system by the seller, and that is how the buyer's agent is paid. When you hire a buyer agent, make sure that you understand how they're going to be paid, whether you need to pay part of their commission, whether you pay a transaction fee for them, or whether they'll accept the commission that's offered by the seller in the MLS system. If you have any questions about buyer agency, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. It's a very important part of the home purchasing process here in the state of Virginia, and I'd really be happy to answer any questions that you might have about it. Thanks a lot.